speaking of winner, we have a winner whenever we get a chance to learn from one of the best football minds in all of microphoned conversation. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Everything DB with Darius Butler.
Ready, boy. Let's go. Let's look at my Dolphins. All right, obviously 49ers, they handled business. They got the dub. Tua was off. Had an off day on Sunday, in my opinion. Didn't play great, missed a lot of easy throws that were out there. This point in the game, I was excited. I thought we were coming back, but this was a huge play. Ran a quarters beater down here, so what's going to happen is, I believe this is Sherfield in the slot. Coming out empty, he's going to clear this linebacker, run across this field to influence that safety. As soon as this quarterback sees this safety come down and show this crosser any love, the fastest man in the world is going to be running a deep, big post, outside leverage here in quarters. You're going to see it open up. He's going to bite it. Aggressive player, great player, probably having a Pro Bowl year back here at Hufanga, but this is how you take advantage of that at the quarterback position. Obviously, you got to get that chip on Nick Bosa to slow him down, but you see it right there. That thing opened up like the Red Sea once Hufanga bit down on that crossing route. Now, this is a great play design, obviously, and you got Hill running that post route, so this is going to be tough, very tough to stop. But great play design, great throw. Obviously not, still let him in stride, full speed. I mean, that's easy as it gets. But once again, let me see it one more time from the wide.
Yep.
As this quarter safety, especially knowing who's out there and knowing that your corner out here is outside leverage now, the coaching point here would be, Ward, squeeze this shoulder a little bit more, understand your outside leverage and know who you're playing against, because he just kind of stayed running this path when Tyreek Hill goes to go across. But as this safety, we can live and line up again if they throw this crossing route. You see Warner try to flip his hips late. So if Tua throws this crosser, one of these guys will probably get him on the ground.
Hey, look at Tua. The ball's out before. Look how early Tua throws his ball, too.
Soon as he sees running back, because this play is designed to do exactly what it does. So as soon as he sees that, he knows exactly where he's going with that ball. And Tua has to throw this ball at this point because, once again, he's throwing to the fastest man in the world.
I think there's a chance that Hufanga, I think there's a chance he thinks Tua is only throwing that crossing route. Is that what you're thinking, AJ, here by watching this? And he's almost got a good read on it. He's like, there's no way he's going over my head here.
Look, he's breaking on intentions. Like, look, Tua cocks the ball back to throw, and he's breaking, but he's throwing it right behind him.
The ball placement,
this is a hell of a play, man.
The ball placement is also going right over his head right now.
So eyes probably lined up, same place.
Man.
I mean, those corners I think it's a safety in a corner on the top of the screen. Like, are they not supposed to be that close? It's on the opposite side of the field. It's kind of right when he throws it. They're like 5 yards away from each other. Are they?
No, so this is, once again, quarters. So they got you split the field in half. So they got their set of issues down here, and they got theirs up there. So they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Once Tua goes flat and he's not a vertical threat, this safety, he's going to help and undercut that one route, and then the corner just climbed. But this is a tough route. That's exactly what this route is meant to do. Influence that safety and leave that corner on the island one-on-one outside leverage with Tyreek Hill running away from it.
Palamalu, same type of, that's going to happen every once in a while. That's going to happen every once in a while.
What's nice is we were just able to have a nice, spirited, but, not yelling conversation about Tua.
Man.
As a show.
You don't always have to be arguing.
That was awesome.
Screaming until you're blue in the face.
What's your guys'
Who's
fault?
doing this? I'm missing something. Usually I know. What's going on?
What? You don't know? Or
I don't.
AJ know?
I actually don't know. Is this
I
a
think
bruh
we should all just give
or?
ourselves a bunch of flowers for being able to have just a conversation about Tua, not
obviously you know what's happening.
I did once. I heard Tony said that, and then when I said bruh, I did remind myself, oh, that's what they're talking about.
All right, let's move on.
Do you think, D-Bud, any part of that, are they giving Sherfield a little bit more respect because he had that 74-yard touchdown to start the game, and they just kind of maybe sink a little bit more?
Honestly, that's his response. This is his responsibility. How the defense is built. If he goes vertical and clears that linebacker, that nobody else is.
You got two up.
Yeah, that's two up. That's two up and over. So that's his route as a quarters defender. And then if you go back,
how would
to
they
the
play
beginning,
it again, D-Bud? If they run that again, the exact play, how would they play it now?
He would probably
kind of screwed.
Yeah, he'll probably just pass it off, honestly, and then the right throw would be to throw it to Sherfield, right? So this is a good play design for this coverage. And he's going to have the tough down. Everybody has to wear the hat, somebody in the down, and this is 7. And outside leverage, I mean, with 10 runaway view, with all that green grass, impossible to guard that.
You just said it's a great play design for this coverage. It seems like every week the Dolphins are on here with a great play design for whatever coverage.
So the first play of the game, actually, it was kind of like a jet motion.
Yeah.
And so last week we had it happen with the Cardinals were on defense, and Justin Herbert was the quarterback, and he found, the receiver running up.
Mm-hmm.
So it happened the opposite this way. They cut loose Sherfield, who just kind of came off the line like this. He hit him and then split the safeties and went 75. So this, you usually see a lot of pre-snap motion as a shift for the Dolphins. This is just alignment. And then an empty, if you run it to the tight copy, and empty in quarters especially, it's always a little more conversation too. So you'll see whatever communication they're having between this defenders. So as that corner outside, in quarters it's already like a man call. You're already thinking man coverage, pretty much outside leverage. And if anything takes this safety away, it's going to be a tough down. So this is a great, 54 does a great job flipping his hips. So as he throws to 14, maybe tackles him. But this is a tough play to stop.
Do you think this is potentially Andy Reid type season where McDaniel's going to run out of plays or concepts and everybody's going to know what he's up to? Because that happened for a long time with Andy Reid. Then he got Patrick Mahomes, and he had Travis Kelce, and he had Tyreek Hill, and he was able to continue to draw plays and schemes for the rest of the season, wins the Super Bowl. Now there's no such thing as Andy Reid season. Andy Reid season's all season. We're happy for him that that is the case. It used to be like first 11, first 12 weeks, Andy Reid would fucking slice and dice you. Then it's almost he ran out of everything, and everybody kind of locked him down. Everybody knew what he was going to do. That has obviously completely changed with Mahomes and the Chiefs and everything like that, but for a long time that was thought. Is that a chance here or no? They're fucking innovative, and Mike McDaniel's a guy.
They're innovative, and Tua, his biggest strengths are, being able to read coverages quick and being accurate and quick with the ball. Now, he wasn't accurate, in my opinion, this week. He made, obviously, some good throws, this being one of them. But there were a lot of throws that were open against a great defense, but he just missed. Most of the time high for some reason, but he was missing high last week, especially in the first half. But I think Mike McDaniel will be fine.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Tua's a righty, too. Remember that.
Yeah.
Think about
When
that.
you watch him throw that ball.
All right, so run this one real quick because I think this is the one where he flips the back, and Kevin O'Connell kind of alluded to this real quick, slowing. So when offenses do that one little movement, 1, 2, 3 guys now are doing something different post-snap, right?
Right before the snap.
Just that one movement. So this is kind of like what Coach O'Connell was talking about, kind of slowing down good athletes. But they end up picking up this coverage, picking up these routes, I believe, how they wanted to run it back. But Jalen Hurts does a good job reading, once again, these safeties, the depth of these safeties. It looks like some type of quarters concept down here, and then him just saying, hey, you lock this backside corner. Because the thing about quarters, once you send any zone, really, once you send 4 to a side, usually there's some type of adjustment on defense. We used to say, hey, pass one back. So basically, whoever comes back, whoever this backside defender is, you'll be able to pick them up. So what happens here is that backside defender is the safety. He's going to pick up this tight end going vertical, which is going to leave Devontae Smith completely isolated on the backside. Once Jalen Hurts sees these safeties, he knows this safety won't be, he can't impact the route. Once he sees him come down, he knows exactly where he's going with the ball, accurate with the ball. They had a nice double team on A.J. Brown, but when you do that on Swole Batman, you got Skinny Batman on the other side doing his thing, and Jalen Hurts, obviously, as a great quarterback should do, identifies, you see his eyes, nose goes back to his one-on-one, accurate throw, boom.
Damn.
Tud.
Not fighting fair.
Yeah, so that's actually, I feel like the defense executed what they wanted to, but once again, the offensive players get paid too.
Oh, this is that dude play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude right there is going to make a play.
Yeah.
We've seen enough now that we are done worrying about Jalen Hurts throwing the football.
I mean, I'm completely fine with him throwing the football. Absolutely, because this Titans team, this is a good ball club. Whoever's out there, Vrabel gonna have him ready to go, and he had his way. A.J. Brown had a couple, Devontae had one, Hurt scored, Miles Sanders scored. So this offense, man, it's potent. And these guys up front, man, like watching these guys on film, these dudes communicate, like pressure looks, it don't matter. They pick it all up, and then Jalen Hurts just got to find his guys who usually, if you leave any of them one-on-one, more times than not, they're going to win.
And the design runs they have for Jalen, like you can kind of see Simmons just stand up and kind of just hang out with Kelsey. Like, because he can run like that, does that just change all the thoughts for the pass rushers that they're not just getting off the ball even when it's an empty set because he might be running?
Yeah, sometimes it does. It was another clip from this game where you'll see two linemen just kind of stop and almost like not spy, but in that one I think Simmons just kind of felt the double team and just felt like, hey, I'm not going to get home, so let me just, you see the great ones just put their hand up and get a paw on it. I feel like that's kind of what he did there, but yeah, for sure, you're always thinking about that.
You know what I appreciate? I appreciate the fact that this motion is so late.
Yeah,
because everybody's figuring out what they are. I got this guy, I got this guy, I got this guy. Everybody's making that decision. And then what, half a second before the ball snapped? Oh, shit. Look at this. You got a full point, a whole new set of rules, basically, and guidelines, right, for the whole defense that you thought was – and then, boom, ball snapped. You're already fucked.
Yeah. Because remember, way back, one of those early slides that I had on every coverage, the zone coverage is, hey, do I got 2 weak, 2 strong, 3 strong, and then once you go 4 strong, like AJ mentioned at that time, bunches also you have to have some type of adjustment. So doing that, like you said, to your point, doing it late, that just causes that little hesitation. And once again, Titans, I feel like, still executed well, but then it just becomes, hey, my guy's better than your guy.
Well, damn. Here we go.
Speaking of a guy being better than your guy, Geno Smith has been a dude this year. Should be getting some MVP conversation as well. He's been throwing the ball just as good or better than everyone else.
MVP.
League right now. These two receivers are doing their thing. DK Metcalf, he's down here. Tyler Lockett, he's up top. We're going to get a deep crossing route from TJ Lockett. Tyler Lockett, sorry.
Cut split, too.
So, cut split. So he's on the top of those numbers. Tight end basically in the protection set. And then we got a cover 3 on defense. Now, cover 3 carry. We've seen it played differently even with the Rams. You saw him do zone drops before, but this is going to be more of a carry. But once again, this number 1 receiver, what Tyler Lockett's going to do here, so he's going to be the down safety. He's going to run underneath the safety, which basically tells this corner, I don't have to carry this guy across the field. If he was to go over the top of this down safety, he would have to carry him. But what he does is he goes underneath this safety and then climbs and runs the crossing route. Geno Smith does great job, great movement in the pocket. So he identifies, he sees some potential pressure coming. Boom, they come. So it's end up being 3 under 3 deep.
Oh.
And now he crosses and climbs.
Oh, wow.
And right now you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in coverage since we're sending 5. So you lose that 1 extra underneath defender. And what you're thinking is, hey, we're sending pressure, so we're going to allocate some more resources on the pressure, but that means you lose them on the back end. So instead of having 7 in coverage, which is usually 4 under 3 deep, you got 3 under 3 deep, which we've been seeing all year. And if he can manipulate this pocket, find time, give his receiver time, which he does, to get down and climb, wide open.
And then you got DK like clearing out almost, right?
Right.
Not is this to DK or is he just a clear?
DK is running this route like he's getting the ball just like he should, and this is obviously a viable option on this play as well. This is 3rd and 7.
Boy.
So he had his option here from DK
Actually,
or
up
Tyler.
top too, he had a fucking
Up top,
step too.
and that's a
step
legit
up there, too.
track star right there. Good one. So
Texas.
all these guys are really open, honestly.
Everyone's open on this play. That's what you're saying.
So when you send pressure, you gotta give something up on the back end. So that's what happens here. So these guys are open.
Wild.
Geno steps in the pocket, and I guess picks his poison. Tyler Lockett here, get the ball, cuts back, gets in the zone. So that's what Geno Smith has been doing all year.
Did you see the play where?
For our guy AQ though, got to be able to have a pocket for that type of play to execute.
Yeah.
So you got to build. That's why everybody's open because they're able to
If you
protect
run it
him.
one time real quick from the tight copy, you'll from the back copy. You'll see it. So you'll see it kind of goes into a double count. They show pressure, so they show their hand, and then he's boom.
Running back.
Running back comes across. He does a good job.
DJ Dallas.
Good job, DJ. Bing.
Hey, D-Butt.
Yep.
D-Butt, on this blitz right here, if you run it back, I mean, we don't know what their rules may be, but a lot of times 54, he's got to go underneath that back, so whoever's wrapping, like you have one inside, one over the top. I don't know if that's the rules or not.
Yeah, let me see it.
Like you might need a cross face here on this back. Like, bam, to cross face underneath, so
try to
he can't
cross here.
step up like that.
Yeah.
So then 97.
That's
keeps
really
him.
tough to do because 54 saw, like, the back did a hell of a job picking him up in the last minute.
And he did a good job not really giving it away, too, because a lot of times backs will be looking like they'll be back there and they'll kind of be, scanning and be like, okay, if that guy comes, but his eye was kind of straightforward, but he knew exactly where he was going in protection. So that's a great job all around, executing up front, and then obviously executing on the back end.
Gino, dude.
Absolutely.
Look at fucking
Running by
Gino.
Gino's poise.
Look where the
Look at
ball is.
poise on
Yeah,
Gino.
it looks like a drill.
It looks like
Steps up
exactly.
with the ball, like
Wristband.
wristband.
So calm.
Touchdown.
Dime.
Yeah.
They have a good ball. So, and Gino's been doing it all year, man. Obviously, he's
Hey,
up there
congrats to
Pacific.
Gino.
Way to go,
honestly.
Gino.
Shout out.
Shout out to Gino. Seriously.
Mountaineer.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was gonna
Honestly.
say the DK and Ramsey rivalry is awesome. When DK went in motion and said, "Fucking come follow
Oh,
me,"
yeah. That was dope. DK scored. I think
Yeah, he
the game
scored.
winner
He scored
on
the
that
game winner.
crossing.
Yeah, a bunch of good
Has the
guys.
Rams just given up?
Probably should.
Three guys are wide open.
Yeah, exactly. And then even like Lockett, like the effort to like try to
yeah.
tackle him right there, like it's just not there. It's like, fuck it. You know, he's at the 10, but he's gonna score.
This has been a rough year for LA, man. Rough year. Obviously, you lost your quarterback now. He's most likely out for the year. Aaron Donald's
Is he
banged up.
retiring?
I hope not. I think
too.
he's got juice left in the tank. But, I mean, if he does, great career. He's fought and battled through a ton. I know his wife's been through some things as well.
Yeah, she's been.
So, you know, if he
Hall of
retired,
Famer.
Hall of Fame.
once again,
Yeah.
played a long career. So, made a ton of money and won a Super Bowl, man. So, definitely.
What
I
about
feel
Aaron
like-
Donald? Do you think he's coming back?
Ooh.
Only wanted to play 8 years, retired my parents.
They might,
Yeah.
all, they
Won a
might be on the
Super
same page with Sean McVay. Hey, Matt, what you doing? You coming back? All right, I'll be back.
I mean, Donald, there's no way because he was going to retire last year, sent the letter and everything.
You think Aaron's going out like this?
No
though?
way what?
What?
There's no way he comes back, is what
I don't
Connor
think he's
said.
going to come back. I mean, he went through the shitty years, and then they finally got good, and they won the Super Bowl. And now,
He went to he went to two or two.
I mean, there's two different ways to look at it.
yeah,
Like Aaron's not going to go out like this, or he was like, "Fuck, should have retired."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's literally both answers could happen right now. But if you're a Rams fan,
If you know Penn Hills,
there's an opportunity. Well, yeah, he's saying he's coming back. He's not going to go out
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Is
okay.
what Diggs is saying. But you might be staring.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at the
Rams
NFC.
might be staring down a fucking.
The light at the end of that tunnel is a long way.
Yeah.
Oh man, it seems like
And if they
Eagles-
go, Sean's out of there.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it'd have to be a full. It would be an entire Bobby Wagner. Will he continue?
He only signed. I thought he only signed a 2-year deal last year, so he's on the last year of his.
And then one of those was like basically a void year, wasn't it? I think it's pretty much like a 1-year deal.
And Jalen, what's Jalen got? Probably a couple years left, but
Yeah,
They'll
'cause
probably,
he signed.
if they blow everything up, they're definitely going to have to trade him. I mean,
oh no, Rams fans,
Yeah.
is that happening right now?
If
good
they
run.
shut it down, you'll know pretty quickly in these next couple weeks. People start
Yeah.
hitting the IR, and you got. 'Cause it's tough to go out there when you got we just signed Baker Mayfield.
He's the
Just
future.
Picked him off in the
He's the
way.
future.
True.
Top 20 quarterback.
You're a guy.
Hey, I lied to you guys' faces.
No.
Dead ass wrong.
No.
You gotta be honest. As of right now, Baker stinks.
No.
He stinks.
No.
But let's hope he
Baker.
turns
He's the right
around.
situation.
For the credibility, Darius. For
Hey,
my
'cause
credibility.
I was in Baker's corner. Hey, if he gets a fair chance, he play with an injury.
Hey,
he
me
could be
too.
a top 20, but fuck it.
Hey, I
they're
was in
the-
his corner as well.
What's that?
I was in his corner as well. Always have been.
Speaking of matchups, Jalen Ramsey, this will be his matchup
Oh, that'll be fun.
next week, so that'll be fun. But flea flicker here from the gun, which is a little different, and I've seen it, but I'm sure people have been running it more this year. So you got a flea flicker here from the gun, hand it off to your running back. Obviously, he steps up, throws it back. This is a shot area, okay, in the alumni section, between the 40s. But what happens here, so this is
The reason why it's the alumni section, all the rich people are getting tickets in this area.
Oh, yeah, right
Okay,
between
this
the
is
40s.
where this is where all the money's at.
We're
Right
going to take our shots right in front of the alumni, make it look good. So this looks like cover 6, so half coverage down here, quarters coverage up here, which is the perfect coverage to have on this back side, because technically both of these DBs actually have some run responsibility. So this safety in quarters always has run responsibility. So if he sees run game, he comes down. If this wide receiver crack blocks him, this corner is responsible to replace him in the run game. The only way I think this backside safety, I think it's Derwin, could see that something's up is reading this uncovered guard. And you'll see, you can let the play run from here. But that's an absolute dime.
Asante Samuel Jr.
Running back from the beginning.
Oh, no, pal.
No, that was on Callahan, actually. That was on the slot defender.
Well,
But it was a good route, too. But pause it real quick. So I was taught, I don't know how AJ was taught, run it back to the beginning before they move. If you're back here trying to get a run read, the easiest way to get a good run read is to read this uncovered guard, right? Because the cover one, it can get blurry. But if this guy steps back or just goes across elephants on parade, most likely that's a pass key. If this guy climbs or punches up and actually looks like he's trying to get to the next level, that's a run key. So right now, what all these offensive linemen are doing, this looks like a pass. But this happens fast as shit. So he's stuck now. He's up, and now you got the nickelback who, remember on that backside, that's half. We run it back from the wide copy real quick. So this is a great play design, great execution. He barely gets his ball off, but this is half defenders, right? So he's a flat defender, so he has run responsibility. He does not. He should stay back. But so he comes off slow. You see how Devontae comes off slow, and he's going to put his foot in the ground and go. He's climbing up. He's trying to get back over here. Boom. So it's, once again, just nothing but green grass. So great play design, great execution. But once again, this is a shot of luck.
Are his knuckles white or his knuckles red, AJ? That's what we're reading out here.
You're reading high hat, low hat. High hat, you know it's pass.
So watch the helmets.
Standing up directly first.
Obviously, the toughest time to get those type of reads are like RPOs when the linemen go 2 yards downfield, but nobody really moves past the line of scrimmage here. But once again, this is tough. This shit happens fast, and he has a gap in the run game. But this is a great play design. Devontae Adams has been going scorched earth these last few weeks.
Kind of a slow flea flicker.
Yeah.
But everybody's they look like they're moving in slow motion.
They ran in New England when they would run this, and sometimes and obviously McDaniels was there. Sometimes the running back would even juke to the left side of the line and then throw it back.
It's tough.
Delay a little bit longer.
Delay
Suck
even
them
longer.
up.
Yeah.
Suck them all
Suck
up.
them all up.
Suck them all up.
Suck those DBs.
All the way up.
All the way
No,
up.
and linebackers, too.
That's right. A lot of sucking.
All right, let's go. Alexander, man, this is going to be
weird.
single high safety.
What?
Single high safety look. Jair Alexander down here at the bottom. I mean, it's going to
I
be
think you're gonna like this play,
Ty?
Zeke. What's that?
Zeke, you're going to love this play, pal.
I got Alexander.
Here you go,
right?
Zeke.
Hey, this is what a $20 million a year corner
That's
looks
right.
like.
That's why
man.
you pay him.
Reading this, Justin Fields back foot throws this maybe a pinch late. But that's a great rip by a veteran corner. And when Chuck was up here a few weeks back, I believe it was Green Bay, Tennessee, Thursday Night Football, he talked about this corner. And you run the normal route tree on him, he's clued in. He's ready to go. You get him with double moves, with different type of routes. But you run this type of route on him, young quarterbacks, he's going to get these. He's going to give some up, but he's going to get some of these.
No other plays.
You know.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah.
And Kevin White had a great catch on. Was there?
Great catch.
Was it Kevin?
So what?
Equanimous St.
Yeah.
Brown.
So
Maybe the same guy.
Is it because he keeps his eyes in the backfield the entire time while the double move's good?
I mean, he's a veteran. He has great movement. You can see his so efficient in his plant drive. A pick we had weeks ago when he picked Jared Goff off, knowing the route tree. And this is
He's not worried about getting beat deep either, D-But. Like, he looks
At
very
all.
confident. Like, okay, I'm cool here. I don't need to bail ever.
at all. So this is a dice route. So this is a basic route. So we call it a dice route because he doesn't. This is almost like a 5 dice. So he could end up here as well. But you get curl, flat, and that's typically makes it an easy read for this quarterback. So as soon as he's running back, please. As soon as you see this curl flat expand to the flat, that tells the quarterback I'm throwing a curl. So as soon as he goes out wide, that lets him know exactly where he's going with the ball. Same thing up here. If he expands with that flat route, he's going right to that curl. So Justin Fields makes the right read here. And a lot of times you're going to see this as a bang-bang catch in the NFL, honestly. He runs this a little bit deeper, but as a veteran corner, you understand the different break areas. Okay, the first 5 and 6 yards, we're getting a short game. Then as you get downfield, okay, do they run their curls at 14, at 16, at 18? So this is film study, this is anticipation, obviously confidence. And obviously he's played a lot of downs in this league, got paid a lot of money for a reason. This is the reason why.
You think the Packers can go on a run and win out and possibly have a
They're
chance
not
to
in
win?
L. They're still
Mathematically
still
in
in
it?
it.
Honestly, I do not.
Oh, okay. Well, freezing cold takes. Have at it.
Hey. I said Baker Mayfield was top 20 quarterback. So
Got to be honest, he said. Got to tell the
That's
truth.
right.
Got to be transparent here as a pundit in the NFL these
Bucket.
days.
Next play. Harrison Smith running to the ball, ends up getting a pick. Now, this is some good and bad from this. This is a good play, though. Pause it real quick. right here is this safety. And this is a young safety. Bynum ends up getting a game-winning, game-sealing interception here. But when you top this, when you stand right behind this nickelback, a veteran quarterback knows right now, A.Q. Shipley knows right now, he looks right here, he knows it's a high chance that this slot defender is going to be blitzing. So, which is going to mean one-on-one with this safety. But it's going to end up being a fire zone, so you're going to have this blitz coming. He's going to be here, and both of these DBs, they obviously had a beat on this route concept. It's going to be double slants. They both jump these slants. He makes a play on the ball, bats it up in the air. Harrison Smith gets the pick hit, man. And I think with this interception, he became the active leader in the NFL as far as interceptions go.
I mean, that's very obvious, right? I mean,
that's very obvious. So, because there's no other reason he would be standing right behind a nickelback. So, just a little tip for young DBs out there. As a safety, play it off a little bit. Now, if you're the nickelback, give something else. But you're standing right here, looking in there. Run it back a little bit, please.
Still made the play.
And he still made the play. So it's about execution. Run it back all the way as much as you can. So I think it was some communication from 39 telling somebody like, "Hey, I'm coming, baby."
Where should he be? Like inside leverage? Like,
look, you can tell me, need me. I'm coming.
Hold on.
So he could be inside leverage. It's really not on him because he has a blitz. He got to get there, right? So you be there and just look at that receiver. As soon as that receiver moves, you go. But as this safety, just put a little bit of
sauce.
A little bit of sauce on it. Like show that you're going in the middle, just so something and not staying right behind.
He's scared to death he's not going to get to his spot.
Exactly. Young player just want to do what and you know what? Don't let your disguise keep you from doing your job. He made the play. That's what matters. This was also 3rd and 2, I believe. So 3rd and short right here. So made that play once again. The whole DB group was clued in on what was coming, made the play, run to the ball. We always talk about tips and overthrows. Yep, 3rd and 2. So good job by that safety, but that's just a little something to put in your back pocket going forward. Mike White may not adjust to this and go somewhere else, but, a lot of the old heads do.
Harrison Smith, great disguiser, right? He's like the best in the game, AJ?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
His return's awesome. I like how he hands it off to Pat P at the end.
He gets tired, I think, just trying to kill the clock here.
A lot of yards.
You take it, dude.
I got you.
All right, way to go. Let's go to our sideline now. There's oxygen.
That was fun.
All right, next one.
Yeah. That's
they're
what I'm talking
awesome.
about.
Hey,
they are.
They're so like on defense, they got guys. On offense, it's
You're talking about
sweet.
the Colts?
No, the Colts are the worst team in football. I'm talking about the Vikings.
Oh, yeah, the Vikings are awesome. You're 100% right. Watch what you say about the Colts. We're on a highlight here, I think. I don't know if this is a low light.
This is a good play. And this was still a
God.
game. Wow. I want to say this might have been a 2-point game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so this is before the fourth quarter, is what you're saying?
Yes, this is before the fourth quarter. I think this was the third. I'm not positive, but he actually gets his ball, picks it off, and sets the offense up on like the plus 19-yard line. Did we score? Absolutely not. But watch Stephon Gilmore, man. Still very, very highly respected in this league. I don't know if you guys saw that clip of all the young Dallas Cowboy players trying to get his jersey after the game.
That was cool.
I feel really shitty for Gilly Locke right now because he's playing great ball all year, but obviously the team is not with him. But this is a great job by him.
He'll come home.
Single high coverage.
Just hold on. I don't want to. We're prime time on Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, and Monday Night Football again or whatever.
Sure. Yep.
At this stage of the game, fucking Stephon Gilmore signed with us because he thought we were going to be a good team.
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened? What
Well, let me ask a question.
happened?
I just realized I didn't see, because the fourth quarter was so bad, I didn't see, does Jeff Saturday have the boys putting the fours up going to the fourth quarter?
All right, listen.
I'm not sure.
Let's
That's
not.
good.
It's a great point.
Because I saw
point.
TCU put the fives up going in overtime. First time I ever
They
saw
did.
that. That was awesome.
so
They did.
cool.
Yeah, that's
And they got beat.
To Saturday, I mean,
5 is completely defeated in actions. What's that?
to Saturday's point, I mean, they came out hot, and after halftime, they came out hot. So whatever he says in that locker room, it fucking
Just
works.
wore off there.
Yeah, it just wore off in the fourth quarter.
Nonetheless,
No.
D-Bud.
Our quarterback
Bushy?
stunk.
Whoa.
Quarterback
You mean the
stuff.
other guy that picked the Colts?
Stunk.
exactly, because he thought they were going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, we were supposed to be good this year,
We were
dude.
supposed to be good. We were supposed
That's why.
to be good.
That's why this guy's on the team.
Yeah.
That's why you have primetime games late in the season and a late bye.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to be good,
Yeah.
and instead we got Collinsworth just shitting all over
Everybody
the
thought they
entire.
were good.
Huh?
everyone thinks they're good in August. We know that.
No.
No.
I'm talking actual.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop what you just did right there. We got Gilly Lock on the team. He
I'm
was a
just saying,
free.
I guess we got to be realistic with our expectations, don't we?
Well, Shaq Leonard wasn't supposed to be out the entire year, Hawk.
That is true.
Okay,
I
do you
agree.
think this
He is
guy
a
knows
huge piece
football?
they need.
Huh?
Yeah.
Tell me, you think that guy knows
knows a lot
football or
of
not?
football.
He does. He thought the team was. That's why he joined the team.
That's
Well,
right.
we picked the Panthers
Yeah.
last year, dude.
That was because he had to.
He got traded.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Great rep by here.
Exactly.
Right here by
Even
Gilly.
more so.
That's
Yeah.
a good point, though.
Good point. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah. You think he wanted to do that again? No.
No.
Jesus. Sorry, Gilly
They
Lock.
had 7 Pro Bowlers last year.
8.
Fact. That's
8?
fact. 7.
Well, they gained another one with Gilmore. So 8, and they
Former-
didn't lose any.
And
Former
Ryan is
defensive-
pro.
Yeah, Matt
Yeah.
Ryan.
We had
perennial
10 fucking Pro
Bowler.
10.
But once again, this
Bubba
is-
Ventrone,
if you
he was a
run-
Pro Bowler
run it back
once.
to the beginning,
Jeff
please.
Saturday's
Saturday's a Pro
11.
Bowler, yeah.
So this Gilmore on the
15 Pro
backside
Bowlers.
of 3x1.
Strength and conditioning thing.
So Gilmore
Champions,
backside 3x1. Once they rotate the single high coverage, this is like football one-on-one for quarterbacks. 9 times out of 10, they're going back to that X receiver on this one-on-one matchup. Now, still a cut split. You're on the near hash. He's kind of right on the top of those numbers, well, right on the bottom of those numbers. He's going to try to get up and then run out. Gilmore does a great job of maintaining his outside leverage because all of Gilmore's help potentially is in here. All these bodies are in here. So he does a great job maintaining his outside leverage. And then once Dak throws this ball to a spot, he just beats this receiver basically to a spot. So patient. When you watch him play football, a lot of times it looks like practice, drill work. He's patient. The game is slow to him. Been playing great ball this year. Beats it to the spot. And like I said, this was at third and 10. And he gets this ball, returns it to – you set your team up for success right here, man. But obviously we didn't get it.
Did Zeke get a flag here? I mean, what the hell is that?
Or a flag
No
Flipped
flag.
him.
on the running back.
They called it on Zaire Franklin.
Can we keep an eye on the bench here, see if we got enough juice? Okay.
Let's see.
Because this was a close game at this point.
No, you did
Why
not.
is anybody telling me to
Well,
go to the
zero
end
juice.
There's
zone?
no juice on
need
that
more
sideline,
juice.
dude.
What the fuck, bro? Not even a hand.
Is this Carly?
Oh, Carly has juice.
Yep.
Carly's excited. Look at
Get her a
fucking Carly.
fucking
She
headset.
should be calling the plays.
Oh, fuck. Can't do it. We're zoomed in. Anyways.
This guy left side too. He's jacked up.
That's the only
furthest to
juice.
the left.
Wait, run it back real quick. I didn't even look at the
clapping.
sideline.
That's bad.
Hold on.
Bro, yeah. What are you talking about?
This is a
What
2-point
was the
game,
score?
you said?
This was a 2-point game. Oh,
This was in the first half. So
Yeah, right here. I think it was 10-7
I mean, there's
or 14-10.
They don't give a rat's ass.
I
No
mean,
one
the
does.
offense is bummed. They got to stand up and go play.
What the fuck
think-
is going on in that building?
2-9 does a golf clap.
we got these guys who aren't dressed. They got their hands down.
Go that way.
Carly are
Carly
saying
back here.
ownership is excited.
That guy starts.
Thank you,
here.
Carly. Maybe that's what Carly's down there for.
Yeah.
We got,
Oh, team morale.
What was this? We got 2 hands up down here. We got a hand up here.
Is that good or?
I mean, hey, go score.
Where's Jeff Saturday?
This team stinks.
Can we zoom in on Jeff?
Look what's going on, like right here. It's just,
We
yeah.
need more.
They don't give a
Zach.
shit. They know
Playing
they're about to
grab
get
ass.
waxed.
They didn't know that. They were in the game.
We got a
Well,
clap. It looks
they
like
knew.
Jeff Brown right there.
He's
giving a little
director
clap.
of player ops. This guy's fucking awesome. Just want to
But
let
I
you guys
mean-
know that. That guy's, he's the one who
Yeah.
had the hands
Yeah.
He's jacked
Yeah,
up.
we
in the Andrew Luck photo.
not enough juice.
Okay.
Not enough juice. I'm with you, especially on the road. When you're on the road, hey, it's us against them, baby.
AJ, what's this all about?
Time.
Prime time.
That's a bit alarming, especially we know Jeff gets the boys going. You would think the second he picks this off, the whole sideline erupts, don't
Yeah.
they? Normally,
In the
just,
game.
I'm just like Carly's reaction there.
it's natural. It's
It's
normal.
all about.
That's like a. I don't
Wait,
want to
play the
say
game.
like when I was playing, but like I'm posted up right on that fucking bench right there when the defense is gone. You see that where you 2 humans are?
Yeah.
A pick happens. Vinatieri's old fucking ass. I mean, we both. Yeah. Just
Even if you're not watching, you hear it. Like, you hear the crowd react to it. A home crowd, obviously, it's so you hear it, you look up, you try to see what's going on.
Yeah,
the
but
guy
you
got
guys
the
were on
ball,
a good
like,
team.
Yeah, and
Jeez.
Jerry World too. I mean, that's getting played on a 200-foot screen, so you're definitely reacting.
What's going on over there?
I don't like that.
They stink.
Not good.
They're cursed.
Well, look.
Bring Russ in.
Yeah,
Russ will get
the-
that side.
That was it. That was at the end of
control.
the second quarter with 2:56 left on the clock.
Go 6
And
and
we just
11.
set
Made
our
a pass
offense up to go.
Oh no, is this the next play?
No, this is not. This is actually the fourth quarter. So you know what happened here.
is
It
it-
was in the fourth quarter.
This is Alec Pierce touchdown, right?
No, it's not. We didn't
Yep.
score in the fourth quarter. 33-0 unanswered.
Oh,
At least we got
That
Jelani
much,
Woods in the game.
You won 33 points. Baskin-Robbins is where you want to be.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Jeez Louise.
So we got cover 3 here.
We're playing
This
the Colts.
safety does a good job. Donovan Wilson, run it back to the beginning real quick. Does a good job with his shoulders, showing too high split safety, makes it look like a cover 2 look, showing like he's opening up. Then he comes back down. He's going to drop down and be basically insert hook curl dropper.
Oh.
And then him right here. So this receiver, Ashton Doolin, he scored in this game. He beat Trevon Diggs with double move early.
Plus
he does a
1,400.
Yeah, he does a great job here as well, because this is the curl flat defender once again. He goes in and pivots out away from his leverage. So there's going to be a ton of space to throw this ball, to lead him, to run away. Pretty clean pocket, right? Michael Parsons here, so
Yeah.
you throw this ball out here. This is a catch and run situation. Instead, it's behind the receiver, Deron Bland, who had 2 interceptions in this quarter. Rookie Bland. He does a good job making the quarterback pay for a bad ball.
Look at the zip on that pass.
Holy shit.
Bro, just
Did he break his hand catching this?
look at this whole area.
I mean,
So literally, you throw this ball out here towards this shield. I mean, potentially a catch and run
Yeah,
up
for
this
sure.
sideline.
Alec
So-
Pierce is wide open too, but I mean, look how good that ankle tape looks. Holy shit. Matt
Relax.
Ryan's good.
Did Matt
Matt
Ryan
Ryan?
stink last year too?
Yeah.
I don't know what pick
We
did
all
the
forget
Falcons.
that.
What
I
pick
mean,
did
he
the
had,
Falcons have in the draft?
Yeah,
Foxy?
he had more interceptions and less touchdowns than Big Ben last season.
Oh!
But
7 was awesome.
we shipped Carson up out of here and felt like, you know, and
Oh, don't even start with Carson. Listen,
I'm just saying. I'm not
Carson's
saying that Carson was the answer.
No.
Yeah, you guys
But I
should
mean-
sell the farm for Heineke.
But
Relax.
yeah, so
I'm just saying that might be a
great
good
job
idea.
by Wilson, no pre-snap disguise and
We fucking stink.
throw.
dude.
So bad.
What is the deal?
great finish by Deron
Well,
Bland.
you can draft
the
a
rookie.
quarterback with your first round pick. Don't
Good.
worry. Who cares?
We don't stink that bad.
Yeah, Bill Levis.
We won't get a
that's
what we
pretty good.
drafted.
Guy eats bananas with the peels on.
Yeah,
and he
mayo in his coffee.
Yeah. He's a fucking dog, is what you're saying.
And why is Jelani Woods not on the fucking field? We got a 6'7" guy that can move. You don't. What is the
He had
problem?
98 yards last week, I think, too.
Yeah,
None
that-
on Sunday Night
Best
Football.
game of
Yeah.
his
Was that-
career.
None on Sunday Night Football.
He had that one catch, but there was a holding on the offensive line.
Oh, and then he had that one ISO. He was on stand on the sideline.
Yep.
Remember? They had that close up of him.
We had a fumble on the tight end screen, too, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was Mo Alley.
Yeah, so tough sled for Colts, but
We fucking suck.
great job, Bland. Great job, Wilson. That's it.
How about the? Hey, great work, Darius.
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah, D-Bot.
I don't want to get too negative because what just happened was awesome.
No, get as negative as
You showing that clip, I wouldn't have known that the entire sideline was just
that
fucking
was
dead.
Yeah,
that was
that was
discouraging. I didn't even look at that.
was
That
eye-opening.
bad.
There was inklings of it.